Hey guys, this is Erin with 5 Parks Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. So for years, I've been getting requests for Ashtanga classes, and finally, I'm delivering, but with the help of my friend. So this is my friend Klara. She teaches here in Tamarindo, and I practice with her and my friend Keri, who practices with Klara too. But I didn't really kind of feel ready to teach Ashtanga since I'm not an Ashtanga teacher. So you get to watch us practice with Klara, and she's going to practice with us as well. She's a committed Ashtanga practitioner, and she's going to guide us through the practice and give us some modifications along the way. But we're just going to do
We'll do half primary series
half primary series today, so leading up to Navasana, boat pose. So I hope you enjoy it. And without further ado, I'm going to hand this off to Klara.
Hi everybody, my name is Klara, and thank you so much, Erin, for inviting me and Keri today. We are going to be practicing Ashtanga yoga. We're going to do half of the primary series. And I hope you guys gonna enjoy. We're gonna break most of the poses down and give some modifications as well, just as needed. And yeah, hope everybody's gonna have fun and enjoy the practice. So we're gonna come to the top of our mats, and we're gonna find samasthiti. So the big toes are touching together, and the heels are slightly apart. Keep drawing your belly in, and keep lengthening your spine up. Take a deep breath. And we're gonna start chanting the opening mantra. Deep inhale for the Om. Vande Gurunam Charanaravindeya Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabodhe Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Samasthiti. Release the arms alongside the body. We're going to start with Surya Namaskara A. A, come inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Dve, exhale, folding forward. Trini, inhale, look up, spine long. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump back. Bend the elbows, lowering down to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing. Shat. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths. 1. 2, 3, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. 4, and 5. Sapta, inhale, step or hop forward, spine long. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, samasthiti. And again, inhale, reach the arms. Dve, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale. Shat. Exhale. 1, 2, keep drawing the ribs in. 3, neck is nice and long. 4 and 5. Sapta, inhale, hopping forward. Ashto, exhale, head down. Nava, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, samasthiti. Again, inhale. Exhale, suck the belly in. Inhale, look up, spine long. Chatwari, exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2. If you have the heels reaching down, then spread your toes apart. Keep pressing the big and the pinky toe down. 3, 4, and 5. Finish the exhale. Inhale, hop. Exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, samasthiti. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, head up. Exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale. Shut. Exhale. 5 long deep breaths. 1. Keep spreading your fingers apart, making sure that you're really pressing down between the index and the thumb. That was 2. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, jump your feet to your hands. Ashto, exhale, belly in. Nava, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, samasthiti. 1 more, last one. Ekam, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale. Shut. Exhale, long deep breath. For 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, hop. Ashto, exhale. Nava, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, samasthiti. Now we're going to move into Surya Namaskara B by bending the knees, dropping the sitting bones down, reaching the arms. Inhale. Dve, exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, spine long. Chatwari, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Here we're gonna step the right foot forward into warrior 1. Inhaling the arms together. Exhale, hands down, step back, shift forward, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, square those hips forward. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. 1, 2. Every exhale, keep drawing the belly in and up. 3, 4, and 5. 5, Panchadasha, inhale, jump. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Bending the knees, dropping the buttocks down, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, samasthiti. Again, bend the knees, inhale. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot forward. Keep squaring the left hip forward. Exhaling the hands down. One exhalation, bend the elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Ekadasha, left foot forward. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. Step back, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. No rush. 5 long deep breaths. 1. Keep gazing at your toes. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Panchadasha. Inhale, jump. Shodasha, exhale. Bend the knees, drop the buttocks down, Utkatasana. And exhale, samasthiti. Last one, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees. Dve, exhale. Trini, inhale, spine long. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale, look up. Shat, exhale. Sapta, right foot forward. Reach the arms up. Ashto, exhale, hands down. Shift forward, that's it. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, hands down. Bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 1. Long deep breath. 2. 3. Keeping the legs engaged, knee pointing your second toe. 4. And 5. Panchadasha, bend the knees, hop. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, bending the knees again. Drop that low, inhale. Exhale. Samasthiti. We're going to continue to the standing poses. You're going to step or hop your feet apart, hip width apart. Ekam, inhale, you're going to reach down and grab your big toes, keeping your spine long. You can bend the knee here if you need to. Dve, exhale, sucking the belly in and folding forward. You can leave your elbows here. Just keeping the neck long, keeping the spine nice and straight, sucking the belly in. Shift the weight forward a little bit more to the toes for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up, and exhale, hold. Padahastasana, we're gonna reach our hands and place them under our feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward again. Keeping the shoulders connected to the back, sucking the lower belly in for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. And exhale, release the hands and come up to standing samasthiti here. We're gonna move into the standing poses. So in Ashtanga yoga, we always step out to the right. So you're gonna step out to the right, your front leg is facing forward for Utthita Trikonasana. A, come inhale, reaching the arms forward, keep looking at your back hand. Dwe, exhale, start pushing your right hip back, and if you can, you're gonna grab your big toe. The gaze is up toward your hand. 1, 2, every exhale, keep drawing the ribs down. 3, 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, come up, right foot turns in, left foot facing forward. Chatwari, exhaling down and grabbing your left big toe. For 1, the front leg is really important here, that you're gonna spiral out your left leg so your knees pointing your second toe. For 3, 4, and 5. Pancha, inhale, come up. Now we're gonna shift over, reverse our feet. Your left hand is reaching up. Make sure you're squaring your pelvis here. Inhale one more time. We're gonna exhale, keeping our pelvis nice and neutral. And we're just gonna twist over to the right side, placing the left hand down by your outer ankle, but keeping your pelvis nice and squared. If this is too much, you can just place your left hand on the top of the right foot. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, reverse your feet, and exhaling, other side. One, 2, keep pressing your right big toe into the ground. 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, and exhale back to the top of the mat, samasthiti. Utthita Parshvakonasana. A, come inhale, stepping out to the right again, a little bit of a bigger stance than before. Reach the arms out, keep looking at your left hand. Dwe, exhale, reaching the right arm down by your outer ankle. Keep gazing at your left hand. 1. So if this is too much, you can leave your left arm here. When you exhale, you're gonna press the ribs in. If you can, then you're gonna start moving the arm and reaching it toward your head. Imagine that you wanna reach it a little bit more in line with your head. For 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, and exhale, other side. If this is too much, option here is to come up on the top of the elbow and just reach the right arm up. For 2, push into my hand, push. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up, stay here. Now we're just gonna reverse our feet. Pelvis is nice and squared, and you're gonna bend the right leg. You're gonna exhale, twist over to the right side. The hand comes down by the outer ankle, and if you can, you're gonna spiral your left heel down to the ground. Now, if that's too much, Then you can come up on the left heel. You can drop down to the knee. You just want to feel the work coming from your core. Keep spiraling this down a little bit more for 4 and 5. Inhale, come up. Reverse your feet. But here we make sure that our pelvis is squared. Right arm up. Exhale. Twisting over to the left. Hands can also come into prayer's position if placing the hand down is too much. We really want to keep this left hip heavy as much as we can, and the lift is coming from the right side. Keep gazing up or at your hand. 3, 4, and 5. Finish the exhale. Inhale, come up and come back to the top of the mat. Samasthiti. Prasarita Padottanasana. A, come inhale, stepping out to the right again. Make sure that your feet are parallel. And we want to give this leg a nice inner engagement. So for today, I'm going to ask you to lift your little toes up off of the ground. So we get a bit of a more engagement on the inner thighs. Hands on the waist. A, come inhale, look up. Exhale, folding forward, placing the hand down. Inhale, look up again. Lengthen your spine. Trini, exhale, fold. Bend the elbows. Shift the weight forward a little bit more to the toes for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hold. And inhale, come up to standing. Prasarita Padottanasana B version. Inhale, reach the arms to the side. Exhale, place your hands on your hips. Inhale again, spine long. Exhale, suck the belly in, folding forward. Keep your hands on your hips. Head is reaching toward the ground. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, C version. A, come inhale, reaching the arms out again. Do A, exhale, interlock your hands behind your back. Inhale one more time, spine long, look up. Exhale, sucking the belly in, folding forward. So from here, you want to let the heaviness of your shoulders pulling the arms toward the ground as much as you can. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Last one. A, come inhale, hands on the waist. Do A, exhale, folding forward, grabbing your 2 big toes. Inhale one more time, flat your back. Exhale, folding forward, bending the elbows, opening them to the side. 1. So make sure you are keeping the shoulders attached to the back here. 3. Let's lift this up here a little bit. Yeah, so you feel it more on your inner legs. 4. Oh, that's it. And 5. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, hold. And inhale, come up. Exhale, samasthiti, step back to the top of the mat. Okay, the next one, we're gonna step out to the right. And the options here, you can just grab your elbows, that's the easiest, Or you can put your feet together, or if you can, you're gonna place your hands in reverse prayer. We're gonna reverse our feet facing forward, and from here, make sure you're really squaring your hips. You're tucking the tail under. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, suck the belly in and fold forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, inhale, come up, reverse your feet. Chatwari, exhaling, other side. 1, 2, 3. If you have reverse prayer, then keep pressing the edges of your hand together. And 5. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come back to the top of the mat, samasthiti. Now we're gonna start with one of my favorite standing poses, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Couple of options here. Traditionally, you lift your leg up straight and you grab onto your toe. Now, if that is too much, you can just bend the right leg, and maybe this is it for today. You can stay here. If you can, you're gonna grab your toe from the outside. You're gonna flex your foot and you're gonna press out with your heel. Move the shoulder back. So that's gonna be 1. Okay, you can stay here. If you can start bowing forward, but keeping the shoulders connected, sucking the belly in for 2, 3, keeping this left foot nice and straight, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. And now we're gonna exhale, open it out to the side. So try to open from the hip, keeping the ribs down, making sure the left leg is standing for 3, looking over your left shoulder, 4, and 5. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, bow, chin to shin. Inhale, head up. Keep the leg up. Exhale, the hands to your waist. 1, 2, spread the toes. 3, 4, and 5. Release. There's also a nice funny name for this pose in Spanish. Instead of Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, it's Utthita Hasta No Me Gustasana.
That's awesome.
Because this is a hard pose.
It's so hard. Oh.
So don't be hard on yourself. It takes a long time, but try to focus more on the balancing act of the pose. Like if you're bending your leg, it's okay. It's not to stretch your hamstrings. It's more about to find steadiness and balance. So let's get to the left side. Inhale the left foot up. Exhale. Fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, open it to the side. Keep looking over your right shoulder. 1. Keep sucking the belly in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bow. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands on the waist for 1, 2, a little higher. 3, make sure you're not leaning back. 4, and 5. Release, shake the legs if you need to. The next one is a hip opener. So there's gonna be options here again. If you can come into half lotus, then you're gonna come into half lotus. If half lotus is really difficult at this point, then you can just cross your leg into an all four. What's really important is that you're flexing your right foot, stabilizing your knee. You can stay here, or you can place the hands down. If you have half lotus, option one, standing nice and tall, maybe grabbing your forearm behind, or if you can grab your toes with your right hand and exhale, fold forward. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're here, we're gonna inhale, look up, and we're gonna stay here. Exhale, and you can bend the left leg a little bit, and inhale, come up with control. Exhale, release. Okay, now we're gonna switch legs, bending the left foot, half lotus, and just repeat whatever you did on the previous side. Exhale, fold. 1, 2. If you have the half lotus and you're grabbing your foot, then make sure you're pressing your heel into your stomach. You're opening the left shoulder. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, hold. And inhale, come up. Exhale, samasthiti. We have a vinyasa here into Utkatasana. A, come inhale, reach the arms. Dve, exhale, fold. Trini, inhale, head up. Chatwari, jump back. Pancha, inhale. Shat, exhale. Sapta, inhale, bend the knees, hop forward, keep the knees together. Utkatasana, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, hands together. 4, and 5. Exhaling the hands down. Options here. Easiest, you can just step or jump back. You can come into Bakasana and jump back from there. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. From here, we're going to prepare for warrior 1, stepping the right foot forward. Inhale, reaching the arm up. So you really want to spiral the left hip forward, pushing this down, and the ribs in. 2, bend it a little more. 3, 4, keep looking up. And 5, leave the arms up, just reverse your feet. So you're facing the other way. And warrior 2, left side. 1, warrior 1, warrior 1. For 2, push into my hand, push. 3, 4, and 5. Now you're gonna adjust your feet for warrior 2. And we're gonna open up the arms, stretch the arms out. 1, bend the front knee a little bit more. 2, make sure that the pubic bone, is moving in, ribs down. For 4, 1 more. And 5. Finish the exhale. Inhale, lengthen the legs. And exhale, right side, warrior two. 1, pubic bone is moving up. 2, 3, arms are nice and strong, spread your fingers apart. 4, and 5. We're gonna exhale the hands down. You can just simply step back. If you can, you're gonna lift this right leg up, bend the elbows like in chaturanga and come into an arm balance. And jump back. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're done with the standing poses. So now we're gonna have to make ourselves our way to seated. So options, if you know how to jump through, you can jump through. If you don't, you can just step through and sit down. Look forward, yeah. Legs nice and straight. Lift out of the ribcage. Spine is nice and long, arms alongside the body. Drop your chin down, Dandasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're gonna grab your big toes. You're gonna push the shoulders down, keep your spine nice and long. If you can't keep your back straight, you can bend the knees here. Inhale, exhale. Folding forward. Keep gazing at the tip of your nose. Keeping your neck nice and long for 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. We're gonna have one more here. Options. If you have tight shoulders like I do, I just like grabbing the outer edges of my feet. Inhale again. Suck the belly in. Exhale, fold. If you feel very flexible, you can reach your arms around. My teacher prefers it with the shoulders down, grabbing on to your feet. It's better for the shoulders. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale here. And now we have an inhale lift. So you inhale, lift up. And you exhale, jump back to chaturanga. You inhale into upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing and sapta inhale. Jumping through. We're gonna move our hands behind about 5 to 6 inches. You're gonna roll your shoulder forward here, tuck the tail under, and you're gonna inhale. Lift up into Purvattanasana. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. So we're going to be jumping back a lot. If this is your first time doing it, you don't have to jump back. You can just try and lift, or you can place your hands forward and step back. At this point, even if you're getting tired, you can drop down to the elbows in chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale, jumping through again. We're gonna bend the right leg and we're gonna come into half lotus. Same what we did with the standing poses. If half lotus is too much, you can just come here. Opening your hip, keeping this right foot nice and flexed. If you have half lotus, and you can grab your foot, the left hand comes on the other foot. Inhale one more time. Exhale, belly in, fold. 1, 2, Keep pressing the right foot into the stomach if you have the half lotus. And 5. Inhale, looking up. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jumping through. Exhale. Left foot comes into half lotus. Reach the arm around. Inhale. Exhale. For 1, 2, long deep breath. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go back. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale. Inhale, jumping through. Okay, and now we're gonna bend the right leg. This could be a lot of challenge already. If this is too much and you feel like you're really twisted, you can use a block or a blanket. You can just put it under your sitting bones. Again, options, you can just stay here, pressing the right hip down, or you're gonna exhale, fold forward. If you can't stay forward, you can press your left hand out to the side, and you can keep pressing yourself back into center. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go back. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, jumping through. And exhale, bending the left leg. Inhale, exhale, fold. Also, good tip, you want to keep pressing this left hip forward, pressing the knee into the ground. That's going to help lowering your sitting bone. For 3, 4, keep sucking the belly in. So last breath, finish the exhale, inhale, head up, exhale here, inhale, cross the legs, lift, exhale, go back, inhale, exhale. How you know you're getting tired and you don't want to do no more jump throughs? If you want to spend too much time in downward dog. Inhale. Jump through, and we're gonna bend the right leg for Shirshasana A, spreading the toes here, spine nice and long. Inhale, exhale, sucking the lower belly in, head or chin to the shin. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Okay, so traditionally we would inhale and lift up, go back, but you might be getting tired at this point if this is your first Ashtanga. So options, you can just lift, wait until the others do their vinyasa, stay seated, and you're gonna switch sides. You guys jump through. You're gonna bend the left leg. So from here, it's also important, you want to square your hips forward, right? Right leg is straight. Inhale, exhale. Keep the shoulders connected to your back. Every time you exhale, you're sucking your lower belly in. for 4. And 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Why I like doing the vinyasa though, because that one upper dog we have here is really good for stretching your shoulders. So if you can't jump, then just walk. And jumping through. And come down. Janu Shirshasana B. We're gonna do technically the same thing. We're gonna bend the right leg, but we're gonna sit on our heels. And from here, the leg should be about 85 degrees. Pelvis is pointing forward. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, fold. 5 long deep breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Maybe just stay there. Or exhale, go back to Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees. Jumping through. Left side, bend the leg. Swing it in. Inhale. Exhale. So traditionally the arms are reaching around your foot. But as I said, my teacher, who is certified, he is teaching with the hands on the foot. But feel free to do whatever works best for you. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Jump through. The next one is a tricky one if you've never done it before. So it can feel a little bit intense in the beginning. You're gonna bend the right leg and you're gonna lift your heel up and come up on your toes. What you're gonna do after is you're gonna swing your right foot out, kind of like this. So you want the toes touching the ground. The knee is either reaching the ground or not, that doesn't matter. Now this can already be a strong stretch on the toes, unless you practice this all the time. So you can stay here, keeping your chest nice and open, stretching your toes. If you can, and you can keep your back nice and straight, you're gonna reach for your foot, inhale, and you're gonna exhale, fold forward. One more long deep breath. Finish the exhale, inhale, look up. Exhale where you are, and then you decide how you feel. If you're in pain, if your lower back is getting tired, then you don't have to jump. Maybe you can just step back into plank. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Jump through, and we're gonna switch sides. So how to protect the knee again? You lift the heel up, you can put your hands behind, and you're just gonna swing this left foot out to the side. You see, so it's all coming from the hips. I'm not putting any pressure on my knees. Inhale, exhale. Long deep breath. 3, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Inhale, lean back. You're gonna squeeze in like a ball, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Jump through. And now we're gonna come into the Marichyasana postures. If you've never done this pose before, then to start up, you're gonna bend your right leg. You're gonna make sure your spine nice and long, and you can just stay here. Keep lengthening, pressing the right heel into the ground. Or you're gonna reach the right arm forward, and you're gonna make sure that your right shoulder is really close to your knee, like squeezing in. And then you're gonna start moving the arm out, turning the thumb down, bending the elbow. Then with the left arm reaching behind, from here, inhale, lengthen the spine as much as you can. You can stay here, or exhale, folding forward. Keep lengthening the spine for 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Now we're gonna inhale, lift up again. Exhale, go back. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jumping through. And exhaling the left leg. And the same thing what you repeated on the right side. Inhale. And exhale. 1, 2. Keep spreading your toes on your left foot. 3, 4. Your neck is nice and long. And 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, go back. Inhale. Exhale, Marichyasana B. Sapta jumping through. We're almost done with the jump throughs, just a few more. The left foot comes into half lotus. If you don't have half lotus, you're just gonna bend this left leg. If you have half lotus, you're gonna come forward. Same thing, this right leg, think about it as a half squatting position. Spine nice and long. You're gonna reach the right arm forward. You're gonna bend the elbow, grab your hand from here. Move the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale here. Inhale. Cross the legs, lifting up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Jumping through. And now the right leg comes into half lotus. So I'm gonna show it, if you don't have the lotus, how you go into it. Basically the same thing. This one is bending into a half squat. This one is down. Reach the arm forward. Reach the other arm. Inhale. What's important, you keep the spine long here. You keep the shoulders down. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, lean back, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing sapta. Inhale, jumping through. Marichyasana C. We're gonna bend the right leg, and you're gonna look behind your shoulder, and you're gonna cross your left elbow over the right leg. So keep twisting, looking behind. Spine is lengthening up. You can stay here, or you're gonna reach the left arm forward, bend the elbow, and bind your arms. Yeah, that's nice, keeping that foot flexed. 2. Keep looking over the right shoulder. And from here, this right side is lifting up, and the left side is moving down for 4. And 5. Okay, so either switch side or inhale, lift. Exhale, go back. Or just switching sides. So, it's always easier to twist when you look behind. So naturally, just keep turning back, moving this right arm over. That's it. Keep looking over the left shoulder, keep sucking the belly in and lengthening the spine. 3. Bind the arms. 4. That's it. And 5. Okay, let's do one more jump through. Inhale, release. Pick up, cross the legs. Exhale, go back. Inhale. Exhale. Sapta, inhale, jumping through. Okay, so the last pose, before the last pose we finish, is Marichyasana D. It's an advanced twisting pose. So if you've never done it before, then I'm just gonna give you a prep work for Marichyasana D, because it's we really need to have our hips open. It's the same thing what we did in the beginning. You can come into an O4. You really want to flex this foot, and you spend here 5 breaths, and then you can lay down, spend there another 5 breaths, come up, and then you can try with half lotus. So for Marichyasana D, we're going to put our left leg into half lotus first, and then we're going to bend the right leg. And from here, we're gonna go into a twist. So you're gonna look over the right shoulder, you're gonna suck the belly in, and you're gonna cross this left elbow over here. Okay, so you can keep working here, working that left knee down to the ground, sucking the belly and lengthening the spine. Or maybe what we didn't see, you can bend the arm and you can reach for the hands. And look back for 3, 4, and 5. Release. But this pose takes a lot of time, a lot of patience. So just keep practicing it. Sometimes it really depends on the day how you feel. Sometimes it's just enough to do the hip openers, to do the preparation of the pose. For the other side, the right leg comes into half lotus and the left leg bends. I normally help myself a little bit. I lift my left buttocks up. I suck the belly in when I twist over. And from here, you can just stay here, moving that right shoulder down, sucking the belly in. Keep lengthening the spine up for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're jumping through for Navasana. So if you can, you jump through with straight legs. 1, 2, spread your toes. 4 and 5. We're gonna cross the legs and lift up. And come back again. Now, so here, option, if it's too much, you can bend the legs, which I don't like. I prefer you straighten. For 2, shoulders down. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Come down. Round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift and come down. Don't think about it, just come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, and 5. Cross, lift, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, and now we're just gonna jump through one more time. And now we only have the finishing sequence. How you guys feeling?
Tired.
Tired.
Big tired.
Okay, so I got all hooked up with a microphone here, so I can't really lay on my back. So I'm just gonna lead you to the finishing sequence. Okay, so you're gonna lay down on your back, and we're gonna do 3 rounds of Urdhva Dhanurasana or just bridge pose. You decide. Or you can also just start with the first one, bridge pose, and then if you feel like it, then you can take it into full version of Urdhva Dhanurasana. So before you come up, I want you to make sure that your feet are parallel. Okay, and before you come up, before you do anything, you're gonna take a deep inhale, and when you exhale, you're gonna press the ribs down. Don't tuck your tail under. So keeping the rib down, keeping that connection. Inhale, you're gonna lift the pelvis up, and you're gonna move back like you're pushing back. There's a wall behind you. Keep squeezing the legs together. Imagine you have a block behind. Keep pressing the arms. From here, if you're gonna stay in bridge, you can interlock your hands and you can open the chest a little bit more. For 3, 4, so cute, and 5, and come down. Okay, and because you guys love backbends, let's do 3 more rounds. Let's say this was the warm-up. Okay, so 3 rounds, either repeat bridge or place the hands down, elbows come in, and you're gonna inhale, lift up. 1, 2, that's it. 3, 4, and 5. Come down to the top of the head. Okay, so if you can't, you come down, you can rest, but traditionally you come down to the top of the head just for 1 breath, and then you inhale, lift up again. Yeah, keep the elbows in. 1, 2, 3, that's it, 4, knees more in, and 5. Come down to the top of the head. If you can, you walk the hands a little bit more forward, keeping the elbows a little bit more in, and inhale, lift up. Also, if you have any lower back pain, you can come up to your tippy toes. That takes a lot of pressure off of your back. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Traditionally, we do a chakrasana here to exit the pose. I think Rindo's gonna do my chakrasana today. So, if you don't want to do chakrasana, which I'm gonna show you in a second, options. So this is chakrasana, and then you come up into upward facing dog. You can try and work on it a little bit, or if you really don't want to do chakrasana at this point, then you just roll back and come forward, lift up. If you want to work on chakrasana, you can try and do it slowly. It's actually looks more scary than what it is in reality. So you come here, and then you bend the elbows. You think about chaturanga. The trick to it is that you're gonna exhale, and when you exhale, you really press into the hands. Well, you see, you can just come up like this. And then you walk back into chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Jump through. And we go into Paschimottanasana for 10 breaths. Yeah, that's it. That's good. If I come and help you, you're going to end up in the pool now. Chakrasana in the pool. Okay. Okay, so 10 breaths, spine nice and long. Really make sure that the priority is when you exhale, it's from the belly. And we're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. Not too much? That's so good. One more long deep breath. Finish the exhale, inhale, look up. And we have another jump through here actually. I lied a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back. Inhale. Exhale, jumping through. And just lie down on your back. And before we go up to shoulder stand, we're just gonna spend 5 breaths laying down. This is just to cool the body off now. Okay, and after your 5th exhalation, you're gonna move your legs together, and you're just gonna inhale and come up into shoulder stand. So it's really important in shoulder stand that you wanna be on the top of your shoulders. So if I come here, then I should be able to slide my hand under your neck, which is, no, that's great. Because if you keep pressing your neck down, that's just gonna create a lot of compression. And we are staying here for 10 breaths. It feels good, So 5 more. Keep squeezing the legs together. Long, slow, deep breath. Okay, and 10. Now we're gonna exhale the feet down to the ground. If you can, then you're gonna clasp your hands together. Okay, and from here, again, if you can, you're gonna come to the top of your feet. Yeah, that's a little extra stretch. And you keep lifting your pelvis to the ceiling. You're lengthening the spine. That's about 5. We're gonna stay here for 8 breaths. And 8. Now we're gonna gently start bending the knees and placing them around our ears. Three, 5, and 8. You're gonna lengthen the legs back. You can place your hands on your back now, just like in shoulder stand. Come back up, and you're gonna cross your legs, or you can take half lotus or lotus, whatever works. If you got lotus, then try and go into it without your hands. And now we're gonna move our hands and we're gonna place them under our knees, and you're gonna try and straighten your arms. And we're gonna stay here for 8 long deep breaths. At 6. And 8. Keep the legs crossed or in lotus, and just start moving your legs toward your chest and wrap your arms around your legs, giving yourself a nice big hug. And 3 more long deep breaths. And finish the exhalation. Now I'm gonna move my hands down to my mat. If you have lotus, you stay in lotus, and you're gonna start rolling down, placing the legs down, and you're gonna come up to the top of your head, and you're gonna grab onto your feet. If you have lotus, I'm gonna show you another one if you don't have lotus. So from here, from lotus, you're on the top of your head, you wanna press the knees down, and you wanna engage the triceps, straighten your arms, and keep opening the chest as much as you can. If this is too much and you don't have lotus, then you're just gonna lengthen your legs forward. Keep pointing the toes. Two more long deep breaths. Okay, after the last exhalation, you're still staying on the top of your head, and you're gonna straighten the legs forward, hands come together. 2, 3, 4, that's it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. To come out of it, place your elbows down first, press into the elbows, and lift your head up. Traditionally, we exit this posture with another chakrasana, but you can just roll back and roll forward. Or you can do chakrasana. Okay, lift up, go back, inhale, exhale, downward dog. And now we're gonna prepare for headstand, Shirshasana. So you can just bend the leg and jump down, jump forward, so you land on the top of your feet. And then from here, you're gonna place your elbows down and you're gonna prepare for Shirshasana. Now, if you've never practiced Shirshasana, I really don't recommend you to watch this video and start doing it. I recommend finding a qualified teacher and teaching it properly. But you can do a lot of prep work. So a really good prep work for headstand, you come down, you connect your shoulders, you suck the belly in, then you bend the elbows, and you come up. And from here, you walk your feet in as much as you can, and you stay in dolphin. And this is really good for your shoulders. You can even come up to your elbows and spend some time here. This is a really good preparation. So you don't have to go into Shirshasana at all. I also really do not recommend going to the wall and jumping into it, because that's just not gonna do a lot of good things for your shoulders, I think. But if you have it, if you are practicing Shirshasana, then you're gonna come up, and you're gonna lift up, and we're gonna stay here for 15 breaths. Squeezing the legs together. That's about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, good, 14, and 15. Okay, coming down halfway, just halfway, and hold it as long as you can. Traditionally, we're holding that for 10 breaths. That's it, that's good. And then child's pose. Well, it's really hot here. We are in Costa Rica. We are having a lot of fun, but it's a lot harder what we're doing here than what it looks like. But we're having a good time and we're practicing, and that's all what matters. Just another couple of breaths. When you are practicing headstand, Shirshasana, it is important that you take child's pose after. Okay, and now we're gonna inhale, come back to plank. Exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, jumping through again. Okay, and we're gonna finish. The last 3 postures are the 3 lotus flowers. So you either come into lotus if you can, or just cross your legs, or half lotus, whatever works. And from here, easier version is you're gonna grab your elbows, you're gonna open your chest, and you're gonna fold forward. The full version of the pose, you're gonna reach with your left hand first, then the right hand, and then you're gonna exhale. Fold forward, and we're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. Okay, so 5 more. Trying to keep your sitting bones grounded as much as you can. And finish the last exhale. Inhale, come up. And we're just gonna spend 10 breaths in Padmasana. Arms are nice and straight. The index and the thumb are touching together. The final posture is called Utplutihi. So we are staying in lotus or cross-legged, and we're gonna prepare and lift up and hold it for 10 breaths or as long as we can. Inhale, lift for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, shaky, shaky, and 10. You're gonna lift, come forward, jump back, inhale, exhale, and from here, jumping forward, and just coming up to standing. And let's finish our practice with chanting one Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.